now with the Traeger Lonestar 20. 520 square inches in this wood-fired grill and smoker. Look at this food. Look at the meat that is falling off the bones. So not only meat, of course, but we are seeing some corn, and we are gonna walk through what this Traeger can do. But it's all about the flavor. It's all about your capability. It's all about doing whatever you wanna do and however you want to cook in a temperature range from 150 to 450 degrees. Grilling, slow roasting, smoking. It can even be used as a convection oven. It is something that so many people have been loving here that we can't keep in stock, frankly, and it's the first QVC2 big deal that is the Traeger. So we've got two colors for you, but let me share with you everything that you're gonna receive. You're going to receive the Traeger. You're also going to receive two 20-pound bags of the wood pellets in mesquite and also in cherry. You'll also receive the grill cover. You're going to receive an additional kind of second layer when it comes to a grill rack, and a recipe book that is 103 pages, 90 plus recipes, and then a kind of a front loader of a grill rack as well. It is K46633, that's your item number. You have your choice of the cinnamon, which I showed you initially, and then there's also a graphite. And here is the value on this that is our QVC2 screaming opportunity. So the Traeger Lonestar alone is $692.99. That is already $143 over our price. But never mind that, because here at QVC and QVC2, we do kooky math. We added that grill cover. We added the two 20-pound bags of the wood pellets. We added the Traeger grill rack. So if sold separately, bringing you to $819.12. That's not our price. We're at $549.96, and in fact, our most generous easy pay of $91.66 with 6 months to pay for it. Free shipping and handling, and not just the fact that you've got the free shipping and handling and the 6 easy payments, but you have until the end of January of 2019 to make sure that you love it. That's our return policy. So get this home, start grilling or smoking or baking or braising or slow cooking or barbecuing or whatever. Greg Shockley's here with me. Nice to see you, my
dear. Nice to see you too. How are you?
We're gonna play
we're grilling inside,
we're
right?
Grilling inside. So he is a chef here, and he is our expert when it comes to walking us through the Traeger.
Right.
I gotta, like, before we even begin our presentation, there's an update that I already have to give. So we made this available on November 17th. We have already sold through half of our quantity. So that tells me, again, people who see the Traeger, they all of a sudden go, oh, and then they see our screaming opportunity and they were like, I'm just gonna click on this before they even start presenting it. So that's why I say, if you're looking at this right now and you know the Traeger brand name and you're wanting a Traeger grill, do not let this opportunity pass you by, because it's our first QVC2 big deal, because we can't keep them in stock.
That's right.
So it's the cinnamon, and then we also have over there is the graphite.
We have the graphite,
We have the graphite too, but will you, Greg Shockley, as a chef,
yeah,
and somebody who does the barbecuing and all this, tell me why Traeger has really kind of revolutionized the way that we think about barbecuing and grilling and slow cooking and all that.
Well, there's a couple simple reasons. That one, you're cooking over real wood, and that's really the cornerstone of what the Traeger is all about. We use these, let me just grab these pellets over here. Now in this case, you're getting the cherry and you're getting the mesquite wood. But when I talk about cooking over real wood, these compressed wood pellets is what you're actually cooking with. And they're gonna go into the fire pot and you're actually cooking. The heat and the flavor is all generated by that. And I think we have some animation that's gonna just show how the Traeger works, and I'll get into it. So first off, you're gonna plug the Traeger into any household outlet, and the electricity just runs a couple of the components of the grill. You fill the hopper with those natural hardwood pellets, which I just told you about. Then there's a digital thermostat. It's a smart machine. You're gonna set it anywhere from the smoke setting all the way up to 450 degrees and everywhere in between, whatever your desired temperature that you want. Now there's the auger system, which is gonna feed just enough of those wood pellets into the fire pot. You can see the fire starting right there. Then the stainless steel drip pan in there is gonna make sure that all the food does not get burned, but the circulation is all gonna happen with a convection fan. Now the convection fan is really key too, that all your food is gonna cook nice and evenly, and that's exactly what you want. You don't even have to turn your food if you don't want to. And the great thing about this, other than the fact that you're cooking over real wood, you're gonna get that nice natural wood flavor. No chemicals, you know, propane and natural gas and even charcoal for that matter. Don't add any flavor to your food. Cook over real wood like the way it was meant to be.
So let me ask a favor. I know that I've had shows with you before.
Yeah.
I would love it if you call us and share your story with us, because we always got great calls of someone who owned a Traeger or they were picking it up. So if that happens to be you, we're at 1-800-600-1556. We'd love to hear your story. I also wanted to add and just let you know that when we say free shipping and handling on this, you know, it is a solid piece of equipment here.
Yes, it is.
So we're saving you $95 and change when we say free shipping and handling on something that has been so super popular. So do you want to kind of give us a tour
Yeah,
of the
let's just go
machine,
ahead.
and then we'll wait. So let me just do a disclaimer right now. We're grilling inside because the temperature outside is super, super cold, but we are gonna, it's 25 degrees, I was just told, but we are gonna get some food because it is grilling outside and bring it in and show you. So
we'll pretend
if you're
there's a lot of
wondering,
smoke coming
we're gonna
out of
pretend
here.
It's smoking, we're grilling, we're having a beer, we're talking.
Everything was cooked outside.
Exactly.
And Mitch is nice enough to bring it into us
Yes.
right here, so everything is legit. So basically, as I said, you plug it into any household outlet, and that's just to run the components of the grill, like the digital thermostat and the auger and the convection fan.
Right.
But other than that, you're cooking over real wood. So this is as simple as it is. Natural hardwood pellets go into the hopper right here, literally from the bag, just right into the hopper. You're gonna close that up, and here's how simple it is, Rachel.
Okay.
You turn the machine on, you initially set it to the smoke setting for about 5 minutes, and that adds just enough pellets in there to get the fire started. Once the smoke starts to dissipate, you set it to whatever temperature that you want. And that's the beauty of this. If you want to smoke a pork shoulder all day long at 180 degrees, go for it. Some other guys will say pork shoulder is supposed to be cooked at 225.
Right.
No problem. Put it on 225. Or if you, Sunday afternoon during the game, you want to grill, you fire it all the way up to 450 degrees. That's the high temp. Get your grill loaded up with your finished ribs and your burgers and your hot dogs, whatever you want. So it really does anything from the slow cooking to the roasting to the grilling, of course, if you want to smoke all day. And a lot of these things you may have never tried because you didn't want to go through the hassle of smoking and adding wood and maintaining the temperature.
Sure.
The Traeger is going to do all the work for you and allow you to really cook like a pitmaster if you want to, but it's going to let you just do your everyday grilling as you want to. Now the one thing that you're going to see too, oh there we go. Look at the prime rib, the great results. We're going to show a few of these items in the grills in a couple seconds, but you get professional results every single time, whether it's your steaks, the juiciest chicken that you've ever had, because that convection fan, you're not going to get that hard heat that you typically do with your grills. Nice even cooking from your prime rib to your pork shoulder to your chicken to your fish. Everything is going to be melt in your mouth, beautifully flavored. And again, you're going to cook like you never thought you could cook, and it's going to make you want to cook more often, because if you cook good food,
Yeah.
you get excited about it, and your family gets excited about it, and they want to see what's coming next.
And they love you more.
Right. It definitely doesn't
They
hurt.
love you more. I mean, the funny thing is like, do you remember, Greg, when you were a kid that you looked forward to meals because you were like, Mom, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
Because it was fun. So let me share with you again. We've just started. We've just kicked this off at QVC 2 Big Deal. We have 6 easy payments, free shipping and handling. It's a screaming opportunity because it's not 800 and change. We're at 5 and change. So here's the deal. We're going to give you the Traeger grill in addition to 2 20-pound wood pellet bags, which I love because you have 2 different flavors here. So you have the cherry as well as the mesquite. Now, because I know that grill masters are, of course, wanting to keep their grills pristine and in fine shape, we're also giving you the grill cover. We're also giving you another layer. This is a second layer, and Greg will show you. It's like the upstairs rack that you can use to grill on as well. And then this is your front rack too. A recipe book, so 103 pages on that recipe book, but it includes 90 plus recipes. I want to share with you value because it's so screaming. We've so far only seen the cinnamon grill, but I'll show you also the graphite as well. So the Traeger grill, again, by itself is already $143 more than our overall price. We add in the grill cover and the wood pellets and the rack. And I will share with you that those 3 things, they don't come with the Traeger grill. They are additional purchases, as you can see, but we're including them. So not $819.12, but $549.96. And if you're wondering, well, is that a big savings? It's $269 and change less. We put it on our most generous easy payment, so November, December, January, February, March, April, until you're finished paying for it, right? We give you all that lead time and free shipping and handling, and the payments are $91.66. However, if you feel like, you know what, Rachel, I'd like a longer lead time than that, we've got that for you too. Shop for this and use your Q card and say, I would like to use the 12 months of special financing. And when you do that, we'll give you all the way until November of 2019 to finish paying for it, and you will not pay a penny more than the $549.96 than you're seeing on your screen right now, as long as you pay that in full by the 12-month end date. So no special fees, no interest, no nothing. We just give you a long running start and lead time. We're gonna come back because we do have some food on our grill.
We do.
And can you show us how you've laid this out? Tell us what you're doing.
Absolutely. So this is probably what most people will use most often is for grilling. And that's great. You know, you turn it all the way up. You act like this is just any type of normal grill that you're replacing, you know, put it on your deck.
Sure.
Get rid of your propane grill, use this. It's great. You can load it up. I mean, just look at the capacity that we have here. We've got about 5 bratwursts, a bunch of hot dogs. I just pulled some chicken off here, some burgers, and we've got some pork chops. But the beautiful results that you get, again, we're going to pretend that there's smoke coming out of here and everything.
Pretending there's smoke, exactly. We've got great music on.
But really juicy chicken. And you'll notice one thing. With the steak and with the chicken, just to demonstrate that we can do this, I didn't even turn the chicken or the steak when we were grilling them. The convection fan action actually got this entirely cooked, beautifully even, nice and juicy without even having to turn it like you typically would with your normal grill. And just look at that, beautiful results with the steak, with the chicken, and then even the pork chop. The pork chop and the chicken are things that people most often overcook.
Right.
You know, they cook hard on the grill, but not this time. You're gonna get this beautiful, juicy pork chop.
All you need is an outlet. So all you need is to be able to plug it in, right?
Yep. You just got to make sure you have wood pellets in the hopper and you have an outlet and you're ready to go. You set the thermostat, you come back, and think about it. Oh, there we go.
Look at that. I feel like we should be renegade.
That's outside. That's really the smoke coming out of there. And then, you know, we've got the pork shoulder on there. We've got a prime rib on there. We've got some corn on the cob, infusing all that great mesquite flavor into the food. And that's the whole idea behind it. No matter what wood pellet you're using, it's going to get that great flavor. So remember, even if you're just grilling, you're not smoking the food. You're just enhancing all the flavor with that wood flavor that you're getting in there. So if you want to use the mesquite, you want to use the cherry, each one has its distinct flavor profile.
Yeah. So this is the graphite, and I will share with you that we are now 12 minutes in or so. We have only 650 of these to go around. At this price, if you're looking at it and you're thinking maybe I would like to, I think the reality is the answer is yes. If you have the grill master in your house, if you actually just love to have variety in your life, frankly, if you love a smoked flavor, if you love barbecue flavor, if you love slow roasting. I love, Greg, how you actually just educated me. I was naming all these things and you said, in terms of temperature, it doesn't really matter what you call it.
Yeah, you can call it whatever you want, but really what it is
Right.
just the temperature range in which you're cooking things. So again, some guys will swear that 180 degrees or 200 degrees is the best way to smoke your ribs or to do your pork shoulder, but other guys will like their own technique. So, experiment, try whatever works for you, and that's all you have to do. But remember, the same method's gonna happen with that. It's got the convection fan, it's got the stainless steel drip pan in there, which prevents any flare-ups, which means that I can put these ribs, literally, look at this, fall off the bone. It literally just comes right off of there. These ribs were on the grill for 3 hours. We didn't have to worry about babysitting them. We didn't have to come back and check them and make sure they weren't burning, because the stainless steel drip pan that is in there prevents any flare-ups from happening, which is typically the cause of all of your flare-ups right there.
So like the flare-ups do what? Do they burn our food?
They burn.
What does a flare-up do? Why do we hate a flare-up?
So on a typical grill, the fat from any burgers or any food that you might have, of course, that's going to catch on fire by open flames, and that's going to cause the flare-up. So when we open up our grill and we come back and there's, everything looks like charcoal briquettes, your old burgers, that's going to happen. But the stainless steel drip pan is in between where the fire and your food is, so it's going to prevent any of those flare-ups from happening.
And look at our outside shot. The item number here is K46633. I think we're going to do a big reveal. That's the Traeger, and it's in the cinnamon that you're seeing. Free shipping and handling on this, $91.66. And Greg Shockley, we're looking at some prime rib here and some corn on the cob. Is there like an array of food we can really cook in here?
Absolutely. You can cook anything that you want to cook in here, whether it's your steaks, whether it's your holiday prime rib. A lot of people cooked their Thanksgiving turkeys yesterday in the Traeger. I think we have one coming up there soon too. But great, now I know we have one just for seafood too, but it's really good for any of the foods that you want. The convection fan action in there really helps you get that nice even cooking. You get crispiness on the outside, whether it's your prime rib or whether it's your ribs. or your pork shoulder. And look, there's a beautiful pork shoulder. And in a second, we're gonna do just that, Rachel, together. We're gonna shred that pork shoulder just like the pros do.
We are looking outside and look at the reveal on this. So what are we seeing here?
Now there's a prime rib.
Yep.
There's a pork shoulder on the lower part right there. And I think Nick's got some pork chops and some corn. So again, things are gonna take different lengths of time to cook. So if you wanna add your